There was a nerf and buff though. They nerfed Paladin before it's even out. We have Warrior. Engraved Pants consumed by Rage. Engrave your pants consumed by Rage. Enrage grants you 25% melee damage, but nerfed to 20% for 12 seconds or maximum to 12. Okay. It's just small nerfs, I guess. Thunderclap now increase the time between attacks by additional 6% and can be used in any stance. They crossed out and I guess they fixed a typo. That's Warrior, I guess, ladies and gentlemen. A lot of stuff for Warlock. Lake of Fire rune. Go in the Lake Fire ability. Rain of Fire also leaves Lake of Fire on the ground that increases fire damage you deal to demon pet deals affected for 40% 15 seconds. Oh, that sounds cool, man. Your drain life is no longer channeled. Lasts 15 second. 15-second cooldown. Oh. Costs 100% more mana and heals you for 50% more each time it deals damage. What? That sounds kind of insane. That's a big suck that you don't even need to suck. You just put it on and naturally sucks. But there is a cooldown on it. So it's like a slow suck for... I'm gonna guess like a tank engraving. And here's the glove that makes you into the metamorphosis. It's good to see them back. Transform into demon, increasing the armor by 500%. Dude, I'm not gonna lie, I asked a lot of my friends what they're gonna play. Everyone's playing Warlock. I feel like Warlock sounds insane in PvP. If you're meta build, holy moly, man. Reducing the chance you'll be critically hit by 6%, increasing your threat by 50%, nerf from 100%, increasing the mana gain from life tap by 100%. Dude, what the front door, man? So you get a master suck, and you're... Okay, it sounds kind of insane. It sounds fun. Transforming your functionality of some of your ability and granting new ability, Searing Pain now instant cast. Wow. Shadow Bow becomes Shadow Cleave, and Shadow melee attack hits up to 3 nearby enemies but has 6-second cooldown. Curse of Reckless is now the taunt, I believe, but gains 10-second cooldown, and range is reduced to melee. And Demon Charge. Dude, Warlock sounds fun. This sounds so fun. I might have to make one just for fun, just to like tank. That sounds really cool. Charge the enemy and stun it for 1 second, cannot be used in combat. Demonic Howl. Shaman. Ancestral Guidance. For the next 10 seconds, 25% of your damage is converted to healing on up to 3 nearby party members. And 100% of your healing is converted to damage on most of the recent Flame Shark target. Engrave. Oops. Select an area 15 yards around target player and healer around the target for 1500. Engrave your chest. Each time you block, you regenerate mana equal to 8% of your maximum health. A little bit buffed. Yeah, 4% seemed a little low. 8% sounds nice. Of your maximum mana, you gain armor equal to 30% of your shield, armor. Also, this is for tank. And it stacks up to 5 times. You also gain 10% increased chance to block and 15% block value. Engrave your glove with Molten. Blast up to 0 enemies in a cone in front of you. Oh, what? That's cool. Fire damage. This ability generates high amount of threat. Flame Shock periodic damage has a 10% chance to reset the cooldown of Molten Blast. Damn. Yeah, it's like a cone of cold, but fire, I guess. Like a lava cone blast. For the next 10 seconds, 25% of your damage is converted to healing up to nearby. Dude, my succubus is so distracting. I have to mute. She's like slapping herself and I keep hearing it. And up to 100 healing is converted to damage. Most of the Flame Shock reduces all damage taken by 20% and regenerate mana. 15 second mana regeneration. Attack power. While Rock Biter weapon is active in your main hand, you deal 50% increased threat, gain 30% increased health, take 10% reduced damage, gain 6% reduced chance to be critically hit from. Okay, this is kind of same as like the Metamorph. A lot of tanks. I feel like with all these tanks coming in the game, we will not have a tank problem, chat. Right? Rogue tank, Shaman tank, Warlock tank. Paladin tank. I mean, it exists, but it's even better. Warrior tank. Holy! There's 8 classes in World of Warcraft Classic, chat. And 5 of the classes can be tanks. That is nuts. Warriors, yeah. Is it 6? Wait, no, Druids can tank too, dude. Every class. Wait, what? There's no way we'll have a tank shortage. No, priests can't be tanks. Paladin can be a legitimate tank now, though. They're really good dungeon tanks, by the way. Molten Blast, blast up to 0. I feel like I read these already. Yeah, Molten Blast. I'm gonna skip over these. Rogue, Saber Slash. Viciously slash an enemy for 130% of the weapon damage and cause the target to bleed. Attack power, 100 damage, 2 seconds for 12 seconds. Stacking up to 3 times. Awards 1 combo point. Saber Slash benefits from all talent and effects that trigger from or modify Sinister Strike. The cost went from 55 energy to 45. Okay. Yeah, 55 sounds high, unless it does like Mega Blast. Priest, the Circle of Healing. Heals all of the target player's party member within 40 yard. It used to be 15, but increased to 40 yard. That's a good change. A little bit buffed as well. Cost changed from 21% base mana to 28%. Okay, I mean, overall it got a buff, so increasing the mana makes sense. Lesser Healing. Lesser heal, greater heal, and flash heal will reduce the remaining duration of Weakened Soul. Oh, what the fudge? So Weakened Soul, chat, is the thingy where you cannot shield again, but I guess casting one of these reduce the Weakened Soul by 4 seconds? That's kind of cool. In addition, target of Power Word Shield will gain Rage from taking damage despite... Holy! That's huge! That's actually huge. Because in a lot of cases with the priest and warrior tanking, holy dude, level 60 just died. Yeah, you say don't shield the tank unless he's dying because they don't get rage, but this is actually so good. Heals all target party player within 14 feet. Okay, I already read that one. Alright, we have Paladin. A lot of changes to Paladin, and we had a lot of people crying that Paladin is way too strong, so we didn't even get to play it, and it's already kind of nerfed. I'm sad about the Mad Tire change, chat. I like the 3 target nearby. It was like a cleave seal, but the cleave is gone now. Fuck, man. I didn't even get to try it out. I'm sad. Beacon of Light. I don't even know if I have to explain this. This is like a retail ability. Any heal you cast on party member or raid will also heal the beacon for 100 amount. Only target. So it was 60, changed to 40 yard. That's not that big. 40 yard is huge. The target becomes Beacon of Light. All target within 40 yard radius. Any heal you cast on those target will also heal for beacon for 1% amount healed. Only one target can be Beacon of Light at the time until cancelled. Crusader Strike. An instant strike that causes 75% weapon damage and regenerates 2% of the maximum mana. Cooldown has been changed from 4 seconds to 6 seconds. You know what? I'll take it. But I like 4 seconds. Fudge, man. Divine Sacrifice. 30% of all damage taken by party members within 30 yards is redirected to the Paladin. 10 second damage will reduce the Paladin below 20%, will break the effect, and grant Paladin 10% increased healing or damage done for 10 seconds. Divine Sacrifice cannot be used while you are under the effects of Blessing of Protection, Divine Shield, Divine Protection, and prevent you from being targeted by those abilities while it's active. Okay? Fills you with Holy Spirit for 30 seconds, causing each of your melee attack to deal 30% weapon damage up to 3 nearby target. Oh, they took that away, man. I feel like this would have been so fun so that we can have a AoE seal, but maybe it was too strong and they took it away. I'm sad. I wanted to use this instead of Divine Storm for PvE. I feel like this could have been way more fun. But you lose health equal to 2%. Holy dude. It increased to 10%. I mean, originally it was 10%, right? I forgot. Seal of Blood, it's been a long time. Burning Crusade. Blood Elves had Seal of Blood and it banged. I don't know if it was 10. Was it 10% back then, chat? 10% of the damage inflicted. While the seal is active, your party member within 40 yards each gain mana up to 2%, but 10% of your damage you take. Okay, so they buffed the manish. They buffed the mana gain. That's not bad. Not bad. Seal of Blood, yeah, blood. Given an AoE, a CD to Sweeping Strike might have been the way to go. Yeah, maybe that too. Unleashing the seal's energy would judge an enemy, instantly causing 70% of the weapon damage at the cost of health equal to 10% of the damage inflicted. The target becomes Beacon of Light to all member of your party, 60 to 40. Didn't I read about the Beacon of Light? Why did they have like both here? I don't understand. Okay, we're skipping over that. Taunt the target to attack you, but has no effect if the target is already attacking you. While you know this ability, the threat bonus from Righteous Fury is increased by 80%, and Righteous Fury causes you to gain mana when healed by other equal to 25% of the amount healed. Additionally, while Righteous Fury is active, damage which you take below 35% health is reduced by 20%. Righteous Fury will remain active until cancelled. Okay, so if you get below 35%, damage you take below 35% health is reduced by 20. Okay, yeah. So if you're 35% health lower, you take 20% less damage if you have Righteous Fury on. That's kind of cool. Pally plus Pharaoh. Yeah, we'll read over the Pharaoh soon. 30% of all damage taken by party member within 30 yards is redirected to the Paladin for 10 seconds. Damage which reduces the Paladin below 20% will break the effect and grant 10% increased damage and healing done for 10 seconds. Divine Sacrifice cannot be used while you're under the effect. I feel like I read all of this. Taunts the target to attack you, but has no effect. Okay, I already read all of this. I don't know why they have it written like twice. The spell versus engraved slot. I feel like they should just show it in the engraved slot. Like, what's the point of just showing the spell, right? Twice so you don't forget. I hate that. Like, just show the engrave. We already know these abilities, and you can only use it when it's in the engrave, but they like write it twice for every single one. Anyways, man, it's just confusing. Rewind time. Your current target with your temporal beacon instantly heals all damage taken over the last 5 seconds, and it ineffective on target that did not have temporal beacon 5 seconds ago. Cooldown has changed from 1 minute to 30 seconds. What? Damn, that's a lot. 30 seconds? That's juicer. Hunter. You deal 25% nerf to 15% increase all damage with all attack while you do not have a pet active. Were hunters hitting that hard? I feel like they should have just done 20%. Just 5% nerf? I want Lone Wolf to be good, because having no pet is a big disadvantage. If you're playing Lone Wolf, I want you to get that 20% damage. 25? Was that too much? Maybe 20% would have been fine. Your shot abilities gain 30% increased critical, nerf to 10% increased critical strike while you have not moved for 6 seconds. Oh, this is like a PvP ability we had in retail. Sniper training. Honestly, yeah, I could see this being super strong. Aim shot, 30% crit increase, and you just blast. Druid. Heal all of the target player party member within 15, now 40 yard. Okay, that's a big yard increase. Over 7 seconds, the amount heal is applied quickly first and slows down as wild growth reaches full duration. Charge to a target within 13 yard and bash the target's skull, interrupting. Oh, it's just a kick. Nice. School from being cast for 2 seconds. Shares cooldown with Feral Charge. Skull bash. Same thing. Heals all party member. We just read that. Cost changed from 23% base mana to 28 base mana. Okay. Skull bash. 10-second cooldown. It's pretty fast. And that's it. That's all the changes. What do you guys think? Good nerfs? Bad nerfs, chat? I think overall this is not too bad.